48-hour general strike called by MUSU in demand for ousting of Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, paralyzes normal lives in Manipur. BJP Manipur Pradesh alleges Congress Party of approving installation of Indo-Myanmar border pillar numbers 80 and 81. And Congress National President Rahul Gandhi rejects Congress Working Committee. Former Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam is one of the 23 regular members of CWC. Kurumjari, good evening. You're watching Primetime English News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari, bringing you the latest updates. First up, the 48-hour general strike called by MUSU adversely affected normal lives in Manipur. As a result of the general strike called in demand for ousting of the Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, Imphal city and its adjoining areas wore a deserted look. Major markets of Imphal city, namely Kwaranban Market, Pauna Market and Thangal Market, remained closed. Transportation in and around Imphal city halted except for emergencies and religious occasions. All schools, colleges and private establishments remained shut down. Securities were beefed up and police personnel were deployed in various areas to keep a strict vigil and prevent any untoward incident. The strike affected major areas of Imphal, namely Sagolban, Waheng Laikai, Nagamapal, Uripok, Khuyadhong, Nithepao Chutek, Kaishamthong, Babupara, Palace Compound, Andro Parking and New Chekon. Band supporters took to the roads and burnt up tires and prevented passerbys from plying on the roads. In view of the strike, a Deputy Commissioner, Imphal West, Naurim Praveen, assigned magisterial duty to 12 executive magistrates in Assembly Complex, Khongnang Anikarak, Lila Singh Khongnang Makong, Khoyathong Traffic Point, North AOC, Kaishampat Junction, Raj Bhavan, Chief Minister Bungalow Gate and Moirangkom to prevent any mishap during the strike. There are no reports of any untoward incidents so far. It may be mentioned that the various students' organizations in the state, private organizations including political parties, extended support to the 48-hour general strike called by MUSU. However, daily wage earners lamented that their daily livelihood are at stake, even though the general strike called by MUSU is just and rational, and hence urged the government and authority concerned to resolve the issue without further delay.
No magi talaga saba no magi marup tharu khulliba mayam je loina kairibne aidana tana mayam je loina kaibne adana mayam je yamna pena de government ge sata hai je karino angang na lale pra deki mai government ge sata lale mini mai ang satra du da tuk thina tam thina tawdo khoju yaning de Yaningdragazu no Magisarata Bakwidati Yam Kai.
Security were beefed up on the major roads of Imphal city to prevent any untoward incident due to the 48-hour statewide ban imposed by Manipur University Students' Union MUSU. Police personnel are keeping a strict vigil around the offices of the 6 students' organizations supporting the ban. Situation was tense at MU Gate with Band supporter placing stones and burning up tires near Manipur University main gate and other adjoining areas in Kanchipur. The protester prevented anyone from plying on the road except for medical and other emergencies. Impact News sources intimated that commotion ensued between student protesters and police personnel at Manipur University Gate, Kanchipur today. Band supporters blocked National Highway 102, Imphal More Road in many places. Large number of student protesters from Manipur University restricted passerbys from plying on the roads except for emergencies. Heated arguments occurred where police personnel tried to prevent the protesters from blocking the roads. Later, top officials of Manipur Police, including Deputy Commissioner of Imphal West and Superintendent of Police, Imphal West, rushed at the spot and contained the situation. The protesters continued chanting slogan to dismiss the Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University without further delay and to restore normalcy in the academic atmosphere of the university at the earliest. Supporters of the 48-hour general strike called by Musu also blocked roads in Thangmaiban. Volunteers of all Manipur Students' Union were stationed at DM College Gate since early this morning. The Ban supporter burnt up tires and prevented all passerby from passing through the roads except for medical emergencies and religious rituals. People in Sagolban Moirang Lairak also supported the general strike by blocking the road in the colony and prevented vehicles and people from plying on the road. Police personnel rushed at the spot and urged not to create any havoc. The 48-hour statewide general strike called by Musu in demand for dismissal of the Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, A.P. Pandey, since last midnight till midnight of July 19 also paralyzed normal lives in Thoubal district. All schools, colleges, banks and even government offices were closed in the district today. There were no business transactions in major markets of the district, namely Thoubal Market, Wangjing Market and Yaripok Market. No private and passenger service vehicles plied on the roads in the district. Thoubal District Police kept a strict vigil to prevent any untoward incidents. Students' Union of various education institutes in the district prevented vehicular movement and transportation at Thoubal Bridge, Wangjing Bridge and Yaripok Bridge in support of the general strike. No untoward incidents were reported so far. General Secretary of Reform Students Union Manipur, Thoiba Kumanja, spoke to Impact News in support of the general strike.
MU the talk about Tudokasida, Kogi Manipur Sarkarna, Amadi India government came over Birakabasi, Maharikunai Tivani, Manipur government go to village, go to hill, Amadi Miam Ginubin and a Pangtoli Bas in Maram Sade, Maram di Maharikunai, Sukwara, Tagaki or Baking Naksam your Gansida. Suma Ubiakaba Havasi, Suma Siliva, Miam Girubinasi, Atu the Lepopiro, Kana Lake Jesiki, Azuna Maramasina, Aquina, Henba, Musuko Kalapa, Ban Kudimakama, Tabak Koram Kudimakta, RSA Amadi, Manipur Lady Bas, today on Samiamna, support of Zagadi.
Many areas of Bishnupur district were also affected by the 48-hour statewide general strike called by Musu. All shops and markets were shut down due to the Band and Bishnupur district headquarters, Oinam, Nambol and Moirang. All schools, private offices and even government offices remained closed and the roads remained listless. Bishnupur District Police kept a strict vigil to ward off any untoward incidents. There are no reports of injuries or violence until the filing of this report. The general strike called by Musu had a strong impact on normal lives even in Yangon Pokpi of Imphal East District. No shops were opened at Yangon Pokpi Bazaar under Yangon Pokpi Police Station, Imphal East District. Vehicular movements were restricted except for emergencies. Wangjing and Yaripok Bazaar of Thoubal district also felt the impact of the 48-hour general strike called by Musu in demand for ousting of Vice-Chancellor Professor Ade Prasad Pandey. Marketplaces and roads were deserted look with all the schools, colleges, banks and business establishments remaining shut down due to the strike. In support of the 48-hour general strike called by Musu, Band supporters blocked roads by burning tires and restricted movement on roads in various places of Imphal city. Members of this arm formed human chain in Keshampat and Sagolban areas, demanding to oust the Vice-Chancellor from the university without further delay and to suspend the police personnel who violently wounded many students protesters in the last few days. Musu, Mutta and Musa have resolved not to cooperate the Union HRD Ministry Fact-Finding Committee to probe the prevailing university issues as it is an independent and judicial committee. The decision was taken in an exclusive meeting of the executive members of the association today. The meeting also condemned the atrocities meted by the police personnel toward the students and demanded for a judicial inquiry once BC Pandey is ousted. Northeast India Development Party NEIDP Manipur State extended monetary assistance to the students who were victimized during the scuffles that ensued between police personnel and who are currently admitted at Raj Medicity. A team led by President of NEIDP Dokomang Kongsai closely inspected the condition of Desam's Secretary General Sital Oinam, who was severely injured, and 4 other student protesters who were wounded on account of lathi charge by police personnel.
Nupi satra singda nupi gi police leina karagino nupa police na thuri base masi ganatandra chapal lebak di jam thona opposite orabani aduna si maram se ekoi government na tumlesin base ekoi pamjade kanano phuri bodu thidok piro action pajna lokhat pio matik chabal according to the law of the land. University ki vice chancellor si magi marar karile brahabedo authority ma thuna simgal laga loisillam gadabado delay to budi si horok panine aduna ekoi na satra satri singge musu gi issue sida ekoi NEIDP Manipur state backing phajna to jagadi habisi haijan.
Northeast Forum for International Solidarity, NEFIS activists today held a protest against the Ministry of Human Resources Development, MHRD, Government of India, along with other organizations, demanding immediate removal of Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor Adya Prasad Pandey and scrapping of proposal to replace University Grants Commission UGC with Higher Education Commission of India. A delegation of NEFIS activists also made Principal Private Secretary MHRD and submitted a memorandum addressed to the Union Human Resource Development HRD Minister regarding the issues. The Secretary assured NEFIS delegation that it had received the earlier memorandum which was submitted by NEFIS and had already instituted an inquiry committee to probe the issue. However, NEFIS dissented as to the continuance of the VC on his post, which will provide him ample space to influence the inquiry being conducted against him, and demanded that he should be immediately sent on leave till the inquiry is being conducted. The delegation also raised the issue of Higher Education Commission of India with the Secretary and demanded that the proposal be scrapped in the interests of the youth of the country. The BJP Manipur Pradesh has alleged the Congress party of approving the installation of Indo-Myanmar border pillars number 80 and 81. The party has stated that the report received by the Home Department, Government of Manipur, on August 14, 2013 from the committee set up to inspect the border fencing is evident enough that the Congress party had already approved the fencing of the border areas and installation of Indo-Myanmar border pillars number 80 and 81. Speaking to media person at BJP office Nithepak Chutek today, General Secretary Administration of BJP Manipur Pradesh, K. Sarat Kumar, maintained that the first line of point 11 from the committee's report states that the position of border pillars number 80 and 81 were unanimously agreed after a joint survey team of India and Myanmar had verified the locations. He said, the committee's report is a solid proof to confirm the involvement of the Congress party in the current border dispute. On the other hand, Sarat Kumar also criticized the national president of All India Youth Congress, including MLAs and members of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, for seeking political mileage by taking advantage of the prevailing Manipur University crisis. He appealed to those concerned not to repeat such corrupt activities in the university campus.
Clearly, the joint survey team of Myanmar and India, first of all, verified the position of 80 and border number 81 and agreed on the position of border number 80 and 81. Sida mayek sengna yanadun leir wakum nemsi. Survey to basu matam dugi Congress government center the paiba state asu Congress the paiba matam da sida lemna giba agreed tawni giba pocha masi baseless ni masi leitena Congress chain bataragati makoina nomo gi oidaba si sum Manipur praja miyam da biful tahunba praja miyam bu karigidamuk ta smai to chamam na phimam da nomo gi thamnam ba gi honor ko phim ja masidagi Manipur gi praja miyam na ekoi kharidang section bi darkar leire.
It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in news on the inclusion of former Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam as one of the 23 regular members of Congress Working Committee, Congress Party's highest decision-making body. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Congress President Rahul Gandhi has constituted the Congress Working Committee, the party's highest decision-making body. Senior party leaders Divvijay Singh, Janardhan Dwivedi, Kamal Nath, Sushil Kumar Sinde, Mohan Prakash, CP Joshi have been dropped from CWC. Heads of 5 frontal organizations of the party, INTUC, Sewal Dal, Youth Congress, Mahila Congress and NSUI will be the part of the special invitees. First time for the Northeast states, excluding the state of Assam, former Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur, Gai Khangam has been inducted as one of the 23 regular members of Congress Working Committee, CWC, the highest decision-making body of All India Congress Committee, headed by National President of the Congress Party, Rahul Gandhi. According to a press note released by General Secretary of AICC, Ashok Gehlot, on July 17, AICC selected altogether 51 members, including 18 permanent invitees and 10 special invitees. Addressing media person in this regard at his quarters today, former Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam expressed happiness to the people of the state upon being selected as a regular member of CWC for a term of 5 years, which he firmly believes is due to the AICC acknowledging Manipur as a significant state despite being a small state geographically. Gai Khangam asserted that he was offered the membership not because AICC had faith in him, but only because AICC had faith in the people of Manipur. Gai Khangam added, being a member of CWC, now various issues of the state can be raised at the party level with due consideration to the interests of the public.
Manipur sibu AICC ki leadership na maruina Honorable Congress President Rahul Gandhi na de Madam Sonia Gandhi na khangbi dana masi Manipur se pick na party da amna kui na jawra aba adiga party gi Maratha dana northern states mung di next to Assam di Maratha ra party ama oina kan ta ya gan party ki te set na lejaba ma Manipur praja ma leiba se masida party nung sijaba Manipuri punama asibu sakhangbidana hajaba tare asi khanbirakpase very proud of it ayamna nungai.
Speaking further, Gaikhangam asserted that allegation charged by the students against Vice Chancellor Professor Adya Prasad Pandey are found to be 90% authentic. He intimated that the fact-finding committee of MPCC probed the allegations in consultation with relevant individuals and came to the conclusion that majority of the allegations against the VC are genuine. He maintained that if there is no way out to bring an amicable solution to the two parties by the government, the only way to bring normalcy in the academic atmosphere of Manipur University is to dismiss the Vice-Chancellor. The former Deputy Minister also stated that the fact-finding committee of MPCC submitted a letter to the VC seeking appointment to discuss on the prevailing issues of the university. However, there is no response from the VC till date. On the other hand, Gaikhangam also mentioned that MPCC desires for a resurvey of the disputed Indo-Myanmar border site. He reiterated that MPCC will always work for the interests of the people of Manipur. Referring to the BJP government statement regarding the border issue that alleged the Congress party of having given an approval for the same, Gaikhangam urged the BJP government to allege only with evidence. On the other hand, he charged the BJP for Indo-Naga Framework Agreement of 2015, which threatens the territorial integrity of the state, as the agreement came into being only when the BJP came to power in the center. He urged the BJP government to introspect as to why the contents of the framework agreement is not disclosed to the general public. He questioned why leaders of BJP announces to resign from their post if Manipur disintegrates due to the framework agreement, instead of announcing that all-out efforts will be made not to disintegrate Manipur. He urged the BJP government to let the public know if it is unable to resolve the issue on its own, so that joint efforts may be made to bring solution in the interest of the public.
To me, better late than never have done. So we told the bush report to pay. At the port on the maximum Sana told the Kari Kai happening. Fact finding, I say, I the Yamna, Pajana, teeny I will later, just for the namesake of the Bangai. One thing is very clear that Satara Satri Singa, BC got in the Yadre. Oza Sing must send some never Yadre. See the common people of how comes out of what they have. High illegation, 90% achumani lower. I couldn't chat like a Yoruba candidate. Controller do Mado regular hapte. Quite a maru restaurant later corresponding later say, I'm house up your never. I do Madu regular happer, I just hapte. Sipunamoxi fake.
Information and Publicity of Zelengrong United Front (ZUF) in a press release notified that a historic reconciliation has been brought with the one-year-old fight with the two factions of Zelengrong United Front at the blessing ceremony in the presence of leaders of community, elders, religious leaders and the general public on July 17. The press release stated that Raitu Chawang S. Kamshan and Gentry Kamui were also appointed as new chairman, vice chairman and general secretary respectively. A one-day free health camp was organized by United Progressive Club UPC Wangjing at its office today. The medical camp was held in relation to the 12th death anniversary of Lairilakpam Ingothoy Singh. Around 100 individuals were checked up and free medicines were also distributed in the medical camp. Karachi Youth Sporting Association KYSA condemned a vehicle thief charge on Nazir Khan, 37 years, son of Jalal Uddin from Sangayumpham Part 2, who was arrested from his residence by a police team of Thoubal Police, stationed led by ASI Boboy and Constable Manjur Ahmad, who came in civil clothes on July 15. Women folks of Sangayumpham, Karachi, Laikai also stays a sit-in at Moirangpally, Kaithel against the same. Wife of Nazir Khan, Wahida, asserted that the seized vehicles Maruti Swift and R15 were taken as mortgages from the rightful owners and they were not stolen. A joint team of Thoubal Commando, Thoubal Women Police and 5th Jammu and Kashmir Rifles arrested a suspected gun dealer early this morning. The arrested person is identified as Imtiaz Khan, alias MTIB, 28 years, son of late Mohammad Abdul Rasid from Lilong Haurebi Turel Ahanbi. Impact News sources said the team arrested Imtiaz in possession of an American-made 9mm pistol from his residence. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 48-hour general strike called by MUSU in demand for ousting of Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, paralyzes normal lives in Manipur. BJP Manipur Pradesh alleges Congress party of approving installation of Indo-Myanmar border pillar numbers 80 and 81. And Congress National President Rahul Gandhi rejects Congress Working Committee. Former Deputy Chief Minister Guy Khangam is one of the 23 regular members of CWC.